Hi, I'm Gregory Klug, and this is my Tableau 2 project. So first, I'll begin by... Also, I apologize, for some reason my webcam isn't working, so I can't show my face, but this is me moving the mouse in a circle right here. So first, we'll look at the data. So we have all this data for bike sales in each state, and it's basically categorized by the country, the region, the state, zip code, city, the sales date, and then for each bike there's an item name and then the department, which is basically the type of bike it is, and then the sales, the profit, and then from this we also calculated the profit margin. And so now I'll go to my first sheet where I created a visualization of a map of the profits for each state in the entire United States. And so from this you can see basically the profit in each state, and you can see that California, Texas, and New York all have very high profit numbers. So then you can begin to wonder, why this is. And so just by looking at the map, you can maybe hypothesize some geographical reasons for different bike profits, such as, California has warm weather, so people want to bike a lot. And then if you go look at North Dakota, way up north, maybe it's really cold and a lot of people don't like riding bikes. So then if you go to the next sheet, I just have a graph of the sales for each state, and this is just purely sales before any costs or profit or anything like that. And you can also see that the same things are evident, such as California, New York, and Texas have the highest amounts. So we can see that, yes, they are selling the most amount of bikes. Next, I made a visual of basically for each state and the three categories, which are mountain bikes, road bikes, and triathlon bikes, what states sell the most in each of these categories, and within those categories, what are their most popular bikes. So, and the same things are evident in this. So if you look at mountain bikes, road bikes, and triathlon bikes, California is the leader in each of those categories, followed by New York and Texas. And then if you go further in, you can see, looks like they sold the most of the road bike category in the specialized Robox Comp Ultegra Di2. Let's see. And then also just from looking at this, you can see that road bikes in general has the most sales out of all the three categories, followed by mountain bikes and then triathlon bikes. So this shows, most of the bikes being sold are road bikes. And then from that, you can even more go into some geographical analysis on, are road bikes being sold more in warm states and triathlon bikes and so forth. So then my next visualization is along the lines of the department and individual bikes. So it shows like pie charts of each type of bike and then which bike is the most popular within those. So then you can see going forward which bikes did the most sales and which are the most popular. And then this sheet is the profit margin average for each bike. And this is very useful because when looking at profit, you want to look at the profit margin for each bike, and it's also broken down into the categories. So let's say a state is selling a bike. Let's say two states sell the same amount of bikes, but one state is selling this bike and one state is selling this bike. This state's going to make more money because the profit margin is higher on that bike. So it's important to know this data. And then this sheet, it's kind of messy, but it has a filter, so you can kind of filter the states and compare them. So let's say you just wanted to compare Florida, Georgia, and Vermont. And you can look at their top 5 bike sales and see how much sales they did. So if you compare, Florida to Georgia and Vermont for the Live bike, you can see that Vermont did way less sales in that bike and so forth. And then So if you go to the dashboard, I created this dashboard in mind of, let's say you're a bike distributor or a bike company and you want to figure out where the best spot is to sell your bikes or to distribute bikes. So I put the map just so you can go around and see the states, and then the whole thing is filtered by states. So let's say you're interested in selling in Colorado, Connecticut, or Maryland or something like that. So you can look at the total profit for each of those and decide, which one is the biggest market for bikes. And then you can go over here and you can look at, the amount of sales they did for each bike. And then you can go over here and figure out, what categories that was in. And then you can go down to this chart and you can even filter this chart by the bike or department. So you can look at, let's say my bike company sells triathlon bikes, or let's say we sell mountain bikes. You can look at this chart right here and see that, Maryland mountain bikes are more popular than Connecticut. So maybe it's a better idea to sell mountain bikes in Maryland or something like that. And then also another thing that you can look at, let's see, I noticed this. Say you look at Kansas, and you can see that Kansas barely sells any triathlon bikes. And maybe if you're a bike distributor, that might seem like a bad thing. Maybe nobody wants triathlon bikes in Kansas, but also it could be an opportunity because maybe nobody sells them in Kansas, but people still want them. So that's like an opportunity to enter the market. And so, let's see what else. So then going to the story is kind of just, it walks you through the steps of my analysis. You start with the map, and then you get the sales for the states, and then each bike and the category, and then the departments, and then the profit margin, and then the sales for each of those top bikes, and then the dashboard. And so I say we go back to the first one, or go back to the dashboard to talk about what I've learned. So basically what I've learned from this data is that it's important to know your product and the location you're trying to sell in, because if you use all this data to analyze, you'll be better off than if you just say, you guess that maybe people like to ride bikes where it's mountainous or something like that, and it turns out they like to ride them more in California than Oklahoma or something like that. So I think it's useful to have this information because you can also filter it and look at specific states, specific bikes or departments, and you can tailor it to what you want to research. And then I think that all ties into this. This is my first experience with Tableau, and it's a very powerful and useful tool. And even as a novice user, I was able to create cool graphics like the map and this chart and stuff like that. And it lets you do pretty much anything you want without giving you an error message or anything, even when it isn't what you should be doing. And so I think I look forward to using it in the future with different types of data that will allow me to make, different types of charts and analysis and stuff like that. So thank you.